Are you getting a cat because you love the idea of soft purrs, tiny paws, and having a chill little buddy around? Getting a cat sounds like a great idea. But have you really thought about what it's like living with one every single day when it's not all cute and cozy? Before you commit, you must consider these 9 reasons why owning a cat might not be a good idea. Number 9. Independent nature. Have you ever thought a cat would be the perfect companion because they don't need constant attention? Sounds like a dream, right? But here's the thing. Cats are fiercely independent, unlike dogs, who love being around their humans all the time. Cats enjoy their own space. While that can be amazing for people who don't want a pet constantly underfoot, it can be a bit frustrating when you realize they'd rather nap in the corner than cuddle up on your lap. Imagine waiting for hours for that one purr, only to be met with a cold shoulder or paw. That independent streak can make you feel like you're the one chasing them for attention, not the other way around. If you're expecting a lap cat that wants to be with you 24/7, you might be in for a surprise. Sure, they'll come to you when it's snack time or they want a good scratch behind the ears, but after that, they're off doing their own thing. If you decide to bring one home, you'll need to accept that your cat will set its own rules. It's not about you being the center of their world. It's about sharing your space and being okay with the occasional affectionate moment on their terms. Number 8. Excessive shedding. Have you ever wondered how much fur a cat actually sheds? It's like a never-ending fur festival in your house. Cats, especially long-haired breeds, leave a trail of fluff wherever they go. You might have seen it. Furniture covered in a layer of cat hair, your clothes mysteriously collecting fur no matter how often you clean them. While it's all part of their charm, it's also something that can drive you crazy. One moment, your cat looks sleek and perfect. The next, you're cleaning fur out of your food, your couch, and even your bed. If you're not a fan of constant shedding, it might be a deal breaker. Cats shed year-round, and no matter how much you love them, fur is part of the package. However, if you're set on getting a cat, there are a few options to minimize the mess. Certain breeds, like the Sphynx or the Russian Blue, shed less than others. Regular grooming with the right tools, like de-shedding brushes or even a good air purifier, can also help keep fur in check. But if you're not prepared to stay on top of it, this little furry problem could quickly feel like a bigger chore than you signed up for. Number 7. Nocturnal habits. What if I tell you that a cat can bring a dead mouse into your bed while you're fast asleep? It's not just a story from horror movies. This is the reality of having a nocturnal cat. Cats, with their natural hunting instincts, love to prowl at night. If they catch something, they'll proudly bring it to you, often as a gift, while you're peacefully dreaming away. And it doesn't always stop with small prey. Sometimes, it's a half-eaten bird or other creature left on your doorstep, or worse, right on your pillow. But it doesn't end with dead animals. Cats can also develop odd nighttime behaviors, like knocking things off counters, running around the house in the dark for no reason, or meowing loudly at nothing. Some cats get the zoomies at 2 a.m., running in circles or darting up and down the stairs as if there's some invisible force driving them. While it might be funny or even cute to some, it's not exactly what you want in the middle of the night when you're trying to catch some sleep. Number 6. Picky eaters. Did someone tell you that you can just feed your cat any old cat food? Think again. Cats are surprisingly picky when it comes to their meals, and not all food is created equal in their eyes. You might think a can of tuna or a bag of kibble will do, but your cat might give you that look, the one that says, "Are you serious?" It's like they have a built-in gourmet radar, and unless the food matches their specific tastes, they'll turn their nose up at it. What's worse is that cats can be super stubborn about what they'll eat. One day, they might love a certain flavor, and the next, they won't go near it. You'll find yourself in the pet store, surrounded by a sea of different brands, desperately trying to find the one thing that will please your picky eater. And if you try to switch things up, get ready for a protest. Cats have no problem letting you know when they're not happy with their dinner. Number 5. Litter box duty. Imagine expecting your home to smell fresh and clean, only to walk into a room where the scent of cat litter hits you right away. That's the reality of owning a cat. The litter box, while necessary, can quickly become a source of frustration if you're not keeping up with it. Cats need a clean spot to do their business, but if you don't scoop it regularly, the smell can take over. And believe me, it doesn't take long for that smell to sneak into every corner of your home. It's not just about the smell either. Cats can be picky about their litter box, and if they don't like how it's kept, they'll let you know by looking for alternative places to go, and that could be under your bed, in the kitchen, or any other place you don't want a cat's poop. So, if you're not keen on constantly cleaning, changing the litter, and making sure the box stays fresh, you might want to think twice before getting a cat. Litter box duty isn't glamorous, and it's definitely not a once-in-a-while chore. It's an everyday commitment. Number 4. Territorial instinct. Have you ever noticed cats fighting and screaming all night, messing with your sleep? Well, that's pretty much every other night when you own a cat. Cats are incredibly territorial, and if you've got multiple cats, or even if there's a stray cat outside your window, get ready for some serious drama. They'll hiss, yowl, and sometimes even claw at each other to defend their space, especially at night when everything's quiet. This territorial instinct means your cat isn't just going to peacefully coexist with every animal it encounters. They'll guard their favorite spots in the house like it's their personal kingdom. Whether it's your lap, your bed, or the sunny spot by the window, your cat will let anyone who dares to intrude know that it's their turf. If you're a light sleeper or value a peaceful night's rest, a cat's territorial tendencies might just drive you crazy. While it's totally normal cat behavior, it's not the most relaxing to deal with when you're trying to sleep. Number 3. Health risks. You may have heard that cats are one of the cleanest creatures around, but that's not always as true as we'd like to believe. While they do groom themselves, cats can carry various health risks that we don't always think about. One of the biggest concerns, especially if you have young kids, is the potential for diseases like toxoplasmosis, which can be transmitted through their litter or saliva. This can be a serious issue, especially for pregnant women and children, whose immune systems are more vulnerable. On top of that, cats can carry parasites like fleas and ticks, which can cause allergic reactions or even transmit diseases to humans. And while they may seem like they're keeping things tidy, cats can bring allergens into the home, triggering asthma or allergic reactions in sensitive individuals. So, if you've got little ones running around, it's essential to be aware of these health risks and take the proper precautions, like keeping the litter box clean and washing your hands after handling the cat. Number 2. Unpredictable behavior. Have you ever thought about how unpredictable a cat can be? One moment, they're curled up in your lap, purring like a little angel, and the next, they're swatting at your hand or even attacking for no apparent reason. Cats are known for their sudden mood swings, and what seems like harmless petting to you can quickly turn into an unexpected attack. Whether it's from overstimulation, fear, or just their natural instincts kicking in, a cat can go from calm to chaotic in the blink of an eye. This unpredictable behavior can be especially tough if you have young kids or other pets. Children, with their quick movements and loud voices, can unintentionally trigger a cat's defensive instincts. And it's not always easy to tell when a cat might snap, making them a potentially risky addition to a household if you're not prepared to handle it. If you're not ready to deal with the unpredictability of sudden swats or bites, it might be better to reconsider getting a cat. Number 1. High maintenance. The last one on your list is high maintenance, which means your cat might cost you way more than you can imagine. You may think it's just food and a litter box, but those are only the basics. From regular vet checkups to vaccinations, flea treatments, and special diets, the expenses can add up fast. And that's not even mentioning the occasional emergency vet visit or unexpected health issue that can cost hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Then there's grooming. Cats with long hair especially need regular brushing to avoid mats and tangles, which takes time and effort. Some breeds even require professional grooming, adding to your monthly expenses. Plus, cats need mental stimulation and physical activity, so toys, scratching posts, and other entertainment can also add up. If you're not ready for the financial commitment and time investment, owning a cat might be more high maintenance than you bargained for.